Hello traders! For today's video, I will uncover to you the top 3 best trend filter indicators that can make you a profitable trader. One of the best ways to improve the win rate of any strategy is to only take trades that go with the trend. But it is the difficult part of trading, which is knowing what is the current trend in the market. So in this video, I will show you what are the best trend filter indicators that I usually use. I will also share my corresponding settings to maximize the potential of these indicators. By the way, if you'd like to join my community, you are free to do so. I put the link to my Telegram group on the description down below. With that being said, let's get started. The first indicator we will be showcasing is the FMU System. Head over to the Indicator Search tab and search for the FMU System indicator. Select the 10 and 1 FMU's indicator made by Axis Trading and add it to the chart. If you operate many signals to determine what the trend of the market is, then this is now not needed. This indicator combines many different indicators to display you an overview of what every indicator is showing. If we head over to the indicator settings, we will see how the indicator works. As you can see here, you can change the values of the indicators that have been combined. Here's a chart showcasing which indicator each line represents. The indicator is not meant for entry signal, so we will need to add another indicator that best complements the trend indicator. Navigate to the Indicator Search tab and search for the SL Channel indicator. Select the indicator made by Erwin Beckers and add it to the chart. Now that the indicators are added to the chart, let's take a look at when to enter into a buy position when using the FMU's indicator. There are 2 conditions that need to be met before entering into a position. First, the green SL channel line must cross above the red SL channel line. This will be our entry signal. To validate the entry, we will look at the FMU System indicator. We will need for all of the dots to be green for the position to be validated. This is because whenever all of the dots are light green, it means that all the indicators that have been combined are giving a bullish signal. And this will be our second condition. Once all the conditions have been met, we will enter into the position. Place the entry on the candle close. We will put the stop loss at the recent swing low. For the take profit, we will target a 1.5 times risk to reward ratio. By the way, if you are wondering which exchange I trade Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies on, you can press the link below this video and take a look at Bybit. On this platform, you can easily make a deposit from your bank account and trade over 150 cryptocurrencies. You can use leverage up to 100 times while trading to make profits even faster. In addition, you can use a 4-price layout to keep an eye on multiple cryptocurrencies at the same time. If you also want to trade on this exchange, visit Bybit through the link below this video. Through the link, you will get a deposit bonus up to $4,153. Alright, let me continue. For a sell position, we will need for the red SL channel line to cross above the green SL channel line. This will be our entry signal. We will validate this entry by taking a look at the FMU System indicator. All of the dots will need to be light red for the entry to be validated. Once all the conditions have been met, we will enter into the position. Place the entry on the candle close. The stop loss will be placed at the recent swing high. For the take profit, we will target a 1.5 times risk to reward ratio. Looks easy, right? Now, the second indicator that I'm sharing with you is the pivot trend indicator. This indicator combines the averages of multiple pivot points and shows you positive or negative trend changes. Now, let's add this indicator in the chart. Head over the Indicator Search tab and type in Pivot Trend Indicator. Select this one created by Lonesome the Blue. The indicator works by finding pivot points in the price action. After that, the indicator gets the averages of the highs and lows of these pivot points. Then it compares the closing price with the averages of the pivot highs and lows. If both are positive or negative, then the trend will change. Now that we know how the indicator works, let's change the settings to optimize it as a trend filter. Head over to the pivot trend settings and click on the inputs table. First, we will change the number of pivot points to check to 4. Next, we will be changing the orange color to red and the blue color to green. After that, click on the Style settings and uncheck all of the plots to make the indicator easier to read. Now let's combine the pivot trend with another indicator to showcase a strategy that the pivot trend can be used with. The indicator that we will be adding is the ADX and DI indicator. Search for the ADX and DI indicator and select this indicator made by Cryptographic One. Now head over to the indicator settings and uncheck the ADX line. That was all that we needed to do. Now let's take a look at when to enter into a position. We will enter into a buy position whenever the green line crosses above the red line. Next, we will take a look at the pivot trend indicator. We will need for the plot to be green. As you can see, both conditions have been met, so we will enter into a position. We'll place the stop loss at the recent swing low, and for the take profit, we will target a 1.5 times risk to reward ratio. For a sell position, we need the red DI line to cross above the green DI line. When this occurs, we will check the pivot trend indicator to make sure that we are taking a trade in the correct direction. We need to make sure that the plot is in red color. If this is the case, we will enter into the position. We will put the stop loss at the recent swing high, and for the take profit, we will target a 1.5 times risk to reward ratio. Now, for the last indicator, we will use the in-pole Gaussian filter indicator. This indicator rejects high frequencies better than an EMA and has a lower lag. Head over to the Indicator Search tab and search for the Gaussian filter indicator. Select the indicator made by Locks and add it to the chart. After doing that, navigate to the indicator settings and click on the Inputs tab. We will be changing the period to 50. After that, we will uncheck the color bars and show signals checkbox. That was all that we needed to do. This indicator does not work alone, so we need to add another indicator. Go to the Indicator Search tab and type in QQE mode. Click this one created by Michael00. We will keep the default settings for this indicator. So now let's take a look at when to enter into a buy position with the indicator. First, the histogram bar on the QQ will need to switch to blue. This will be the signal to enter into a buy position. However, before entering into the position, we will need to see that the Gaussian filter line is green, indicating that the current trend of the market is bullish. If this is the case, we will enter into the position. We will place the stop loss at the recent swing low, and for the take profit, we will target a 1.5 times risk to reward ratio. For a sell position, the bar on the QQE histogram will need to switch to red. Once this occurs, we will need to validate the signal by checking the Gaussian filter indicator. If the Gaussian filter is red, indicating that the trend is currently bearish, we will enter into the position. We will place the stop loss at the recent swing high, and for the take profit, we will target a 1.5 times risk to reward ratio. I hope you enjoyed the video and could find an interesting indicator to use with your own strategy. Please remember that the strategies that were showcased aren't meant to be used while trading. The strategies are meant to showcase how the trend filter indicators work. So if you like this video, please hit the subscribe button so you don't miss more videos like this. As always, thank you for your time and see you on my next video. Goodbye.